Okay, let's take a quick look at how to find and research these jobs. Now, maybe you don't need any help with this, but this is just a short, quick little video to show how you do it, which is the easy part, and then digging in to really look at what a job is doing and try to evaluate that for yourself. I've got several links here that you can use. I've just pulled up a few, and Flex Jobs here is a work from home type deal. So I'm not sure what I'm going to get off of this, but let's look for IT just to see what comes up for IT in any location. So there's a lead software engineer, a senior program manager, senior accountant, income tax, we don't want, staff accountant, bookkeepers, a lot of that kind of stuff. Hey, there's a language arts teacher. Interesting. Salesforce, that is a big software maker. They make ERP systems and so on. And again, what you're trying to do is you're not looking for the entry level job that you want to start in. You're looking at a career choice. You're looking at something that, hey, I could see myself doing this, or this sounds interesting. So let's say 3 to 5 years in, this is what I would be doing. So let's just pick one of these. We will actually take the lead software engineer here at the top. It says it's 100% remote, and it's at Conyers, GA. And they give you a little bit. Develop high quality maintainable software in a collaborative environment, help enable best practices for planning, developing, deploying, and managing cloud-based systems and application. So it looks like a cloud-based programmer working with Microsoft or Amazon. Work with your own quality assurance team and on automation. And then we can come down and see a little more. But not much. They don't have much here, but they do have a lot of these similar jobs that are showing up. So I've never used this site, but this is not so much a great place to look at things because look, they want me to sign in. Hey, come on, get an account. I'm not really interested in doing that, and you don't have to feel like you need to do that. So let's go over to USA Jobs. This is usajobs.gov. These are all government related positions. And I like to use them because, you know, in a government related job, you're usually going to make less. That's just usually what it is. And so these are all jobs the US government, the feds have, so you can't expect state government to necessarily have anything out here, but the feds have everything out here. And they also have their contractors. So in other words, you may not actually be working for the federal government, but somebody that contracts with them. So I just put in IT. So here's information technology specialist. There's a starting pay. And this is in Virginia. And so we would understand that, oh, okay, that starting pay because of where it's located is probably a little higher because of the cost of living there, especially something like Washington, District of Columbia. And so don't necessarily look at the pay and go, wow, sweet, that's what I want, because obviously it's going to be higher where the cost of living is higher. However, that's not really what we're after. Let's look at Bonneville Power Administration here. Let's take a look at what this job does. So here's the summary. Tells you where it's located at. Serves as the IT specialist and subject matter expert. The incumbent provides expert technical knowledge on mission critical and business critical data systems necessary to support 7x24, 24x7 operation. And then you can learn more about the agency. And then what I think is wonderful off of usajobs.gov. I show this every year because I want students to be able to go out, and even if you're looking at a job that seems similar someplace else, you can really get the duties over here because it's going to be doing the same thing. Right, so this is what they're going to do: perform a variety of work involving planning, coordinating, installation, testing, operation, troubleshooting, maintaining hardware and software systems that make up this CNN. Perform a variety of work involving planning, analysis, designing, development, testing, quality assurance, installation, and so on networked systems. used for vote, data, and video formats, and then perform a variety of work, confidentiality, integrity, availability. This is all security stuff on this one. Plan and design and manage and enhance highly efficient network systems. So a lot of network stuff there and so on. And so then you can look at what's really required, right? What do they need? So there's a lot going on here. I know that when you're first starting out, this is not a whole lot to go on. You kind of wonder, what are they talking about here? Well, that's really what you're doing in the assignment. That's why you're given time to do the assignment. That's why the assignment will be graded to a very high standard, because I want to see that you have actually gone out and researched and tried to figure this stuff out. And yeah, it's a difficult assignment to do, but it's really something that, man, I wish I had done way before I went into the industry, just so I could see what was out there. Now, I didn't have the internet to work on, so that would have been very, very difficult to do. But now it's easy for you because you can have all this stuff that you can look at. What do they expect? Right? What are our qualifications? And again, you're not saying, oh, I'm going to come straight out of EAC and this is the job I want. This is a lot more of, I'm reading this material and it sounds interesting, trying to get you to open up your mind to all the different opportunities that you have out there. Let's put cyber security here. Cybersecurity is either listed as one word, like they have there, or two words. It really depends on what site you're on, who you're talking to. All right, so there's a cybersecurity engineer. And then here's the duties. So you're really looking, again, for the duties: supporting and implementation of cybersecurity initiatives and reviews of security capabilities used by DHS components. Actively engaging with and supporting system architects and developers as needed to develop and design solutions. But you're trying to get an idea of what you would have to do in this particular job. And then the education that they would like to see, qualifications that they would like to see. And then if I really found something, well, I think that's interesting, then I would go to another site. Indeed, I think, is actually pretty dang good. And let's look at cybersecurity. Oh, look at that. They decided that it's not one word at this site. So again, it's different. There's a remote job, meaning you can work from home. That's at Home Depot. And protecting what matters. This was just posted. And you can look at the job type. Here's the full description of what they would do. Here's your major tasks: deliver, execution, problem solving, troubleshoot, and quickly resolve escalated incidents, investigate and recommend corrective actions related to incidents. And so you're getting some good information there. And then they tell you who it reports to and all sorts of things, whether or not travel is required, all of that. So that's their cybersecurity. So you could now compare those two together and see, are these similar? What am I seeing from them? Here's an inventory analytics specialist that's also cybersecurity. They're really looking for somebody there. No wonder the pay is so well. So you could look at this and say, well, what's going on? What would I be doing here? Device management, deployment, automation, security, network monitoring tools, logs, provide comprehensive availability and rapid assessed asset identification, rapid asset identification. And then here's your responsibilities. In other words, this is what you're going to be doing day to day. That's what you would do. This is what they would like. Oh, look at that. They want strong SQL skills in there, which is database structured query language. There's cybersecurity analyst, another one for Home Depot. Home Depot needs it too. Oh, cybersecurity new graduate. Right, this is at Hewlett Packard. I really like Indeed because I think it's very easy to come in and find out what the daily responsibilities are of the person, which really gives you a good idea of what you're going to be doing on a daily basis. And then, of course, the job description is already it's more vague. So it's a broader range, letting you know that, well, your job description's this, and this is what you're going to be doing on a daily basis, and that might change over time, right? You might be doing other things. So you get a great idea of what kind of pay is out there and what that person does. Now, other things you want to search on, right? I searched on cybersecurity, IT. We can type in computer, even a computer technician or computer repair. We should pull those up so you can see the difference in pay between cybersecurity and computer repair. Lots of times network comes up with computer. And so that's another term to search on: network technician, network. And so this is what you would make. There's an IT technician for Snapchat remote in Arizona. There you go. Spectacles are Snap's hand-free camera. That's what they're talking about. What you'll do, you utilize help desk tracking software, assist end users, so on and so on and so on. So I really want you looking at this stuff. I'm not gonna look anymore because I know that you probably stopped the video already. But I want you to see, this one just says high school or equivalent preferred. So this is a good place to start up, so you can see the pay there, the difference in pay. They're not giving you much information. That's in Vermont, though, if you want to live in Vermont. In any case, there's City of Mesa, Network IT Engineer 2. So that's a tech level 2. And if you're like, well, I don't know what a tech level 2 is, well, then you look at the job description. You look at, there's your network assignment, right? That's what you're going to do. This is what they're really looking for. That's what they want you to have. And then here's the qualifications and requirements, the minimums and the special requirements, the things that they need. So you're going to be really, really looking at this. Take this seriously. Look up a lot of different ones. That's why I have all these little assignments to try to, not all these, I have little assignments to try to help you prepare for the big assignments that you have to do. And it all starts with doing the research and actually trying to find something. Please do not try to throw this together in the last hour before the assignment's due. Otherwise, you'll likely get a very low grade on it. This information that we're looking at for jobs is taking us 2 weeks. So you should spend no less than 4 to 6 hours on looking at different kinds of jobs so that you can do your write-ups as needed. If you need any more information, let me know, but I've got plenty of links over here that you can follow, and that's not a full list, right? There's a lot more that you could use.